So welcome to Energy and Light Awakening. How are you? So today's session is going to be for stress reduction, stress relief, just to help soothe and calm your physical body, your mind, letting go of any disruptive thoughts or cycles, patterns in your mind that you keep rerunning over and over. This is a time for you to just simply enjoy yourself, to let everything go. It'll be there waiting for you when we're done if you decide to go back to it. And I want to start with a little crystal bowl layering, calming down any frazzled nerves, giving that nervous system a nice break. So go ahead and sit back, lie down, whichever you prefer. Taking some slow, soothing breath in and out. Just allowing it to move naturally. So as requested recently, I am starting to add more ASMR back into the videos. So you already know my intention, and if you would like to add a little more to it, go ahead, look into the flame, place your hand on your heart, ask sincerely, know you will receive it without a doubt. And let's release it into the cosmos. Your wishes and desires have been heard and shall be met. So for your grounding stone today, I'm using this lovely Picasso marble, also known as the Supreme Nurturer. And this will help assist you through the session. So just at the bottom of the feet. And another new slab. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is a Galaxy Rhyolite. And again, like some of my other slabs, it always makes me think of paintings or artists. And this really makes me think of Kandinsky. Kandinsky, one of my favorite artists. And I've always had for circles for some reason. I don't know why. I like that type of art. I make that type of art myself as well. And I got this one yesterday, so let's go over. I am choosing this specifically in this session. It is great for renewal, strength, growth for the body, mind, and soul. So this was going to be very helpful, especially if you are stressed out, which I know a lot of people are. This will help you embrace change and release negative feelings. It's also wonderful for self-esteem and self-worth, and who can't use that? And it's also good for a creative process and in meditation. So this might be one, if you're someone who uses stones and slabs, this might be something you want to look into. I am not familiar. This is actually new to me. I'm not sure how old this stone is, but when I saw it, I knew immediately it was for me. It was just so gorgeous. And all the edges are rough cut, which I really like. They kept that. For the bottom, excuse me. My voice is a little raspier than usual. It's been super windy here the last 3 days. Also to work with a lot of browns and earthy colors today to give a little bit more, I always like to work with color therapy and for grounding and earthing in general and just calming everything down. I always feel, I tend to gravitate towards browns and gray sometimes. The Reiki through this beautiful Galaxy Rhyolite, which I guess they named it. It does sort of look like little planets. Reiki is flowing to you now through time and space, all dimensions, realities, and timelines, past, present, and future, for your well-being, for your most empowered and aligned self. Allowing all of our divine guidance and support, bringing in and helping us to receive with ease, grace, and gratitude everything that we desire and require today, and so much more. Ushoshoshontokuiti, ushoshonotuiatai, enkiantai eshuhuane ekyatai, ushushunotuiatatai, unkukui ishua. I hope I am centered. I actually have some new lighting, and it's really difficult to see where I'm at right now. So hopefully I'm centered. I think I am. I'm trying to mark the floor. Actually, I've got duct tape on the floor so I can see where to stand. Feel the body softening. The energy feels very gentle today. Okay, I'm being guided to do some work in the neck area as well as the trapezius and the shoulder area. So just focusing on that. I know a lot of people, when they're stressed out, have a lot of tension in the body. The neck and shoulders can get really tight. It can be a little overwhelming sometimes and cause headaches. Ti ushu shu shu kuti hangaine ti ashu shu tutui ti. Feel the muscles unwinding and relaxing. I can already sense the energy calming. Everything's settling, recentering, bringing you back to your normal state of being. And now just a little bit of gentle aura work with my little owl. I begin to close session. The powerful healing of eternal love is with you now and always. Divine consciousness fills your every cell. You are whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. You are pure, clear, and balanced. So let's pick a few unshakable inner peace cards. Some messages that you need to hear right now. Okay. The first card, actually, I didn't even have to shuffle as soon as I saw it. I knew. Number 29. Deep inward journey, you will be rewarded for the work. How can you alchemize your fear? How can you alchemize your fear? And yes, when we do the work, we are rewarded, but it isn't necessarily because we're doing, this unseen energy says, okay, they're doing work, let's reward them. It's not like that. So when we do the work on ourselves, the shadow work, the trauma, releasing the old programs, we raise our frequency, it changes our consciousness. We start to see things completely different. We feel differently. We see the truth of things in a completely different way. And that allows us to live a better life, to be more connected. It makes it easier to handle and solve things, problems. I don't like to use that word problem anymore, but I see everything as an experience, a way to learn and grow. There's just some things that feel good and some things that do not feel good. Learning to alchemize fear is a big one, and it can be quite difficult. But again, working through our issues makes us, there's no words to describe it, actually, just my own personal experiences, that after I've gone through some deep healing and deep clearing, I am a completely different person. And there's just so much magic in that. There is strength in doing nothing. Wait, what have you been forcing? And how can you let go of the outcome? What have you been forcing? Trusting the process, letting go. When we stop trying to control every little thing and push and get things to happen a certain way, this just takes longer. But when we can do nothing, when we can trust that process, things will immediately start to flow and unfold for you. And usually it happens in a much better way than we could have done forced ourselves. Okay, and so the last card, number 21, Great Awakening. Walk in your truth, stand firm in your light. How can you trust yourself more? How can you trust yourself more? I already know the answer to that. And it goes hand in hand with the first card. When we do the work, when we clear everything out, we don't constantly question, we don't doubt ourselves. We're more open to our intuition, to our guidance. We just know and allow things to work for us, to happen without having to force, without constantly question and living in fear. So what was the question again? How can you trust yourself more? What can you do? What type of work? How can you push yourself to be better, to be healthier? Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. It is a blessing, an honor, and a privilege to be your Reiki practitioner. Thank you for all of your constant support and love. I appreciate you so much more than you will ever know. And until my next video, there is so much love for you here. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.